What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju, the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video. Hey, Annabelle, how you doing? Hey, Asha. Hey, Candace, how you been? Y'all get this. So this song came on, like three songs have already played, but get this, y'all. And y'all know, remember what my client has already said. But I'm gonna run it all the way back. Okay, my client is here. I'm gonna call you Butterfly, okay? So Butterfly, I want you to hear this freaking song, okay? Listen to this. Listen to this shit, man. The song that finally comes on once I'm about to start the reading. Listen to this. And it's right at the beginning, so you gotta listen. Love me like a brother. I I just know it's gonna be some shit tonight. Wowzers. Candace said, I've been good. How you been? I've been doing really good. Annabelle said, I'm doing good. How are you? It's amazing having you back to yourself. Yes, I'm doing much better. Much, much better. Hey, Resilience. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards. I've already cleansed the space. I've already prayed. Pray for your ancestors. Pray for my client. So what I'm going to do, we're going to start with the pendulum. I'm going to ask and see if your brother is ready to step forward. Because when I asked, I noticed when I asked yesterday when I was using the pendulum, does this person want to step forward? I don't think it's a matter of if they do or if they don't. I think it's a matter of if they can. So what I'm going to do is just ask, is your brother in a space where he can step forward and talk to you? Because I was already praying about that, and then this song came on. I'm going to run it back one more time. This song is called Sure Thing by Miguel. But I think he does want to step forward. So send me his name. If you can hop off and tell me on Discord what his name is. Does he have the same last name as you? Thank you, ladies, for joining tonight. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And Kaylin, what color? I'm sorry, Butterfly. I mean, your name is on here, but Butterfly, what color do you want? Make sure you change your name on here when you get a chance. Okay, so send me his first name. So her first question is, should she get a mental health evaluation? And her second question is, should she be self-employed? So those are the questions, but we're gonna allow up to two spirits to come forward. All right, so his name is Justin. Okay. That is crazy. Y'all have the same, y'all brothers have the same name. All right. So we're going to ask Justin, is he ready to step forward for his sister? I mean, the music is screaming. Let me hold you in my arms. Talk to me, babe. 808. You keep seeing that? Definitely write that down. Make sure you have your notes. Make sure you're writing your notes and everything. Even though the reading is recorded, I do like you guys to take notes. Also, pay attention to the lyrics and the music. That's going to be a good indication of what the spirit is saying, as well as the energy that they're in. So far, I'm getting the vibe that it's feeling very like nostalgic. It's feeling very like reminiscent. Somebody that is with someone that they love. So we're gonna get straight into it. All right, Justin, are you ready and able to step forward for your sister? I'm sure y'all can see. Are you ready and able to step forward for your sister? Yes or no? Yes. Can y'all see it? Do y'all see this? So it's going like this, but it's not swinging hard. So I just feel like, let's see what's going on with him, because it was kind of going like a little bit. So it's more of like, not hesitancy, but like the energy could be a little low. So let's tap in with him and see what's going on with him. Um,
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now,
make sure you
love,
take.
Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application, helping me write my first.
Make sure you're taking deep breaths, breathing throughout this because it's probably going to be a lot. Just make sure you're grounded in your energy. Okay, so okay, I already shuffled these cards. So I'm not even going to waste time shuffling again. All right, so he does want to step forward. My first question I'm going to ask is, how is he doing in the spirit realm? All right, Justin, how are you doing in the spirit realm? Look, okay, Justin, how are you doing in the spirit realm? Whoa, awareness. Wow, it's a man. Sacral chakra. I see him doing okay. Like he's not in the low vibration. How are you doing? Let your sister know. How are you doing in the spirit realm? Yeah, he's doing good. I'm seeing him near water. I'm seeing him like in a celestial kind of environment, like like in outer space. Patience and planning. So he's already coming in with a message for you. Okay. He's very enlightened. He's not in the low vibration. So let me ask you how he passed away, because I'm seeing him in a good energy and a good vibration. Okay. He has a level of awareness. He knows where he is. Um, I don't see him being without anything. I'm seeing a lot of water around him, which is good for spirits. When you see spirits having water, they're not thirsty. They're not without anything. They're not hungry. So I would say he's in a good vibration. Um, I feel like if anything, he wants to make sure you're okay. I do hear him already talking about the mental health. Your first question is, should you get a mental health evaluation? So I'm going to ask him that. We're going to see what cards we get. But right now, what he's saying is, even with the music is saying, I'll make you surrender. I feel like you have to surrender to this person that you've been, this person that you've become. And he's saying that you have to figure out who you are, like who you really are at the core, okay? Because he didn't figure out who he really was until he passed away, okay? So how did he pass away? Was it tragic? With this patience and planning, it doesn't. I'm not even gonna try to like go into the whole guessing game. I just want to get straight to the point. See what his message is. Wow, that's crazy. Because usually when I speak to people who are victims of gun violence, they're not in the best space. So I'm seeing him when he was shot. So was he shot in the head? Because there's like an emphasis here. I feel like it was quick. It was something that he's saying that there was no pain, like he wasn't in pain. So I feel like when he was shot, it happened, which I've heard this a lot, like when it comes to people passing away or near death experiences or whatever the case may be. I don't know if it's the angels or the ancestors that is protecting and guiding them, but it's like when you pass away, it's like this. There's really no pain. Like your body might be in pain, but the soul leaves the body. You know what I'm saying? The body is just a physical thing. It's not who you are. Your soul is who you are, and that really goes into his message. That goes into what he's saying, like his overall message. Like he doesn't want you to remember him in that kind of way because he's okay. He wants you to know that he's doing fine. Okay. He just wants you to know that he will never leave your side. He's always there with you. He's definitely somebody. I see somebody that probably spoiled you. Maybe if he didn't have the money for it, he wanted to, because I'm seeing a person that wants to like grant your wishes in the spirit realm. So if you come to him and ask him for assistance, he will make sure it happens. I don't want to call him a guardian angel, but he would be something like a guardian for you. Okay. He was shot in his chest area and leg, I think. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see what the next song is. Oh Lord. Yeah. He's okay though. So what do you want to tell your sister, Justin? What do you want to tell your sister? Whoa. Stand your ground. He wants you to learn how to stand your ground. Memories of love. He's remembering his love for you. Look, universe, the world card, accelerated motion. So this person is like, wow, music screaming. Also his hand. Wow, okay, so I'm seeing the hands here. This person is like, seriously, like, he has a lot of love for you. I feel like leaving his family behind was the hardest thing he ever had to do. But he is talking about seeing people that he had been seeing in a long time. So when he passed away, the ancestors were there. They greeted him. He's speaking about that. I think that's why he felt so at peace, because the ancestors were with him. This is what he's saying, okay? So you see a shooting star. This would be him. This is his way of sending you a sign, sending you a message. He wants you to know that he's talking about there being no more delays. So if there are things that you want to do or things that you want to go after, make it happen. He does want you to plan and be serious about, like, when you want to do something. He's saying not faith without works is dead, but it's like if you have a plan. What is he saying? It's like A plan without a plan is just a dream or something like that. He's trying to say to me that I can't really get. I can't get what he's saying verbally, but it's kind of like if you don't sit and write a plan, how do you think you're going anywhere? It's like following behind the wrong people and having the wrong people guiding you and leading you to see you down the wrong path. So he wants you to really like take a breather. He wants you to get in tune with your higher self. He's talking about the crown chakra and he's talking about the third eye chakra. Those two chakras are located in the head area. This is what he's referring to here. This is why he has a level of awareness. So I don't know if he was a spiritual person, but I'm seeing him being very, very elevated in the spirit realm. Not seeing him suffering at all. He's not in a low vibration. He is mentioning darkness, so I do feel like there was a moment of darkness for him where he saw his life before him, which spirits have told me this before. Like I saw my entire life. That's what he's talking to me about. So yes, there are a lot of things I want to do. So he's saying like you probably have a habit of not following through with things, but he's not saying this because you can't do it. It's because he's calling it a lack of discipline. Okay? So he wants you to be more serious about the things you want to do. He's talking about patience and planning, standing your ground, not letting other people throw you off your game, is what he's saying. He's saying this is how he got caught up. So I don't know how, like, all the details or whatever, but he's saying, like, he was it's kind of like at the wrong place at the wrong time, or maybe around people that weren't the best influence. Um, he kind of feels like it wasn't his time to go, but he had to go. And he's sad because he had to leave his family behind, but he just wants to know that you guys are okay and that you're at peace. He wants to know that you're gonna make something out of yourself. That's what he cares about. He wants to make sure that that happens, but he's saying like you have to be the one to make it happen. He can assist you, but he wants you to like he wants you to stand tall and he wants you to be the woman that he knows that you always were destined to be. So this person has a lot of high hopes for you. She says, "Oh my God, so true. Yeah, my uncle got him involved." Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a person kind of because I'm seeing. Okay, let me just describe what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this person smiling with just the brightest light around them. He has a bright light around him, and I'm seeing him being very spiritually protected. But I'm seeing somebody drag him along into some bullshit, and he's still just like, what's the word? Naive. Yeah, naive. It's like you thinking that putting yourself in certain situations just because you're protected, you will still get hit. You will still things will still happen to you. It's not like you're invincible or and he's saying this to himself. It's like why would I think that I'm invincible? Why would I think that I was immortal? Like this is what he's saying to me. So I feel like he was a spiritual person. But this is what he's talking about. He doesn't want you to get caught up with the wrong crowd, the wrong people, and he's specifically talking about relationship, that type of thing. Because you got to think as women, when we get with a man, in a way, like we're letting this person lead us, even if we're not submissive or whatever. We're letting this person lead us, and he's just saying the blind leading the blind. That's kind of what he's giving me, like that energy. So he wants you to have a level of awareness about yourself, pay attention to your surroundings at all times. He wants you to be smart, not only book smart, but street smart, okay? He's kind of telling me he lacked street smarts because his intuition was off. Yes, we tried to warn him. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And that's what he's talking about this level of awareness that he has now, him seeing his life and just kind of feeling like he got caught up in a situation that wasn't his battle to fight, but he got caught up, you know?
What is this love? I don't feel the same.
Yeah.
Don't believe what this is. Be
But
given
he
in
says he
hand.
loves you very, very much. We want
I
to
woke you with them, tracing planets on my
tracing planets on my
forehead.
forehead. Hold up.
I forget 23.
This song is literally like tracing back a person's life. So I want y'all to listen to the words of this song. It's called White by Odd Future and Frank Ocean. But this whole song is literally like overlooking a person's life and a person looking over their life, looking over the things that made them happy, looking over the regrets that they had, but a person just having to make peace with where they are. And this is exactly what he's talking about. Exactly what he's talking about, okay? Because you got to look here, the energy is like mirroring. So this is you, this is him. So it's like he is up here. Look at the circle. So he's always watching over you. Always, okay? Always. And he's saying you make a wish, you can make, like, you know how like you see a shooting star, you make a wish? This is what he's saying that you can do. So he's talking about like that whole, you know how that's like a thing that people talk about. I forgot what it's called. Not a wives' tale, but like a, I forgot what it's called. But like the whole shooting star thing, he's talking about how those are the ancestors, the stars, the shooting stars, the all of that. He's saying that that is spirit. So when you see that, that's a loved one saying hello. So it's crazy because I've been doing this since I was a child. Like you see, if you see a shooting star, you make a wish. I've always done that, but I never knew that that's what it meant. So yeah, he's showing himself up in the sky, and then he's showing you looking up in the sky. So if I was you, I would definitely be paying attention to the moon phases. I'll be paying attention to just the sky because I feel like he'll be sending you messages through the sky. He's even talking about the clouds as well, sending you messages through the clouds. So if you go out to the park, he's reminding me of my childhood because I used to do this. But if you just go out to the park and you just lay back and just look at the sky, you will start to notice that the clouds, they make their own shapes and their own objects, and they even make their own words. So he's saying he will be communicating with you in this type of way. So be paying attention, okay? Because I don't want you to miss the message from him. Because I feel like he will be the one to send you messages, not just like a hello, but like real messages. So just be paying attention to that, okay?
Be given a name. I walk you with them, tracing planets on my forehead. But I'll forget 23, like I'll forget 17. I'll forget my first love, and forget a daydream. What of all my wild friends, and the times I've had with them, all fake and gray soon.
It's even gray at the bottom.
On the TV station.
The song says, so what if all my wild friends and the times I've had with them will all fade to gray soon on the TV station? So he's just talking about life, how we're here 1 second and in the blink of an eye we're gone. And it's making me kind of sad because it's like you think you have all the time in the world, but you really don't. You know, like our life, our days are already numbered. So we have to make the most of our life. We have to make the most of. He's talking about you being a mom, and he's just saying you got to make the most out of it because you have a kid, and she's watching. He's watching. I don't know what if you have a boy or a girl. I think you have a girl, but your kid is watching, so you have to be more aware. And it's not like a oh he thinks you'll get caught up with the same things he got caught up with, but he's talking about like the relationship thing and how he just wants you to make better decisions and he doesn't want you to let people drag you along in things that are not for you. So that's what he's talking about with the stand your ground thing, okay? So do you have any questions for him before we get to the mental health question?
where everyone wins when
All
it comes to
right.
savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup.
All right, Justin. So, do you think your sister needs to get a mental health evaluation? Your sister needs to, well, do you think your sister should get a mental health evaluation? Whoa.
I've been so many places in my life and time.
So he's bringing up depression.
I've sung a lot of songs and missed so many.
So he's calling himself your twin flame. Says
The
he'll never
cup
leave your
of
side.
life and stages.
These songs are talking about life, phases, stages, eras, like points of. So he's literally looking over his own life. Okay, so he's saying that you don't need a mental health evaluation per se, but he does want you to protect your energy at this time, nurture yourself the best way you know how. Message from your guides: you are definitely protected. The ancestors are with you. Wherever you go, we go. So his message to you is talking about a vitamin D deficiency. So he does want you to start to carry citrine. He says he's talking about sunlight, melanin, things working out best case scenario. So he is talking about the vitamin D deficiency. So you can start to take um, the vitamin D vitamins. You can do the gummies or the pills, but he does want you to get more sunlight, and it's also about to get cold. Excuse me, y'all. It's also about to get cold, so the sun won't be out as much. So he wants you to make sure that you're taking these vitamins because the deficiency causes depression, anxiety. It's just like in the wintertime, people get more depressed because the sun isn't out, and so it feels like, kind of feels like you're hibernating in a sense. That's like how he's putting it to me. So is that what the mental health issues are? Maybe some depression or just kind of low vibrational thoughts? Is that what you're experiencing? Is that what makes you feel like you need to get the evaluation?
With 10,000 people watching,
Yes, I figured he was going to say that about sunlight. Why'd you figure that?
but real low now, and I'm singing this song to
But
you.
yeah, this person loves you. They said, I love you for life. I look in the mirror, I see you. So
I
this
know
person,
your image of me
whoa,
is what I
I was just about to say, when you look in the mirror, you can communicate with him. And this freaking song said, I know your image of me is what I hope to be. So he's basically saying he hoped that he lived up to be somebody that you could still look up to. He doesn't want you to remember. He's making me want to cry because he's really down about how he passed away. It hurts him to know that he got caught up in that type of stuff because he's saying that wasn't him. That's not him. And so I feel like his whole story is about not allowing himself to become peer pressure or to be easily influenced, even if it's like being around certain people, having certain conversations, allowing certain people to be around you. So his message is really like being more selective with your energy, which this card actually talks about this positive exchange of energy, even exchange, give and a take, balance. So anytime there's a situation, there needs to be an even exchange. So if you're going to be around somebody, there has to be a even exchange of energy. So if a person is always taking, that's not an even exchange of energy. You always need to be interacting with people that give and take. Okay. Um, he doesn't want you to be around people that are users, abusers, people like that. Okay. She said, yeah, he was always the outside person. I've always been the inside person. Right, that wasn't him. But lately I've been feeling overwhelmed and stressed. So that's what he's saying. You need more sunlight. So he's happy that you're on a spiritual journey and he's happy that you're on the right track. He's acknowledging that, but he does want you to get more sunlight. Um, I'm not seeing. Let me see if anything else comes up for mental health.
I treated you unkindly.
So, did he mistreat you in any type of way?
Cause no one more important to me. Baby, can't you see through me? 'Cause we're alone
Let's see.
now.
How do you see your sister's mental health, her overall mental health?
Singing
How
the
do you view her
song
mental health at this time?
you taught me precious secrets
Three of Coins.
of a true love. Holding
There's
nothing.
water. You see a lot of people working, staying busy.
Came out in front, and I was hiding. Now I'm so much
What did I
better.
say?
And if my
You said
words
baby daddy.
don't come
What did I
together,
say? I forgot what I said.
listen to the melody. 'Cause my love is in there hiding.
I'm just seeing a person staying busy, working. Justin, how are you seeing her mental health at this time? That one card keeps wanting to come out. I should have just pulled it out. Oh, someone mistreating you. Yeah, this is the exact card I was talking about. This is the exact card. So he does want you to grieve him a little bit more. I don't feel like you really got a chance to like express how you felt. This card has tried to come out 3 times. This is the woman at the grave.
I love
This is him.
you in a
There's a
place
woman and there's a dog.
where there's no space or
Yeah, he just keeps repeating he loves you.
time. I love
Okay, that makes
you
sense.
for my
I
life.
was wondering, had your brother though?
You were friend of
This card tried to
mine.
come out too. Two of Wands. This is a
And when my
musician.
life is over,
He just saying you need to get out and have some fun. I'm seeing you at
we
like a
were
live
love
band,
when we were
seeing
together.
roses.
We were
What's your
alone,
zodiac sign?
and I was singing this song
That's
to
correct. I did not have
you.
enough time to grieve him. So he just wants you to have that moment to grieve. So is his grave near you? Because he does want you to come and visit him. Hi, Kate. He wants you to come visit him. He wants to see you. He's like, I know you're not okay. He sees you working to stay busy, but he wants you to be more present. He wants you to be more in your energy. He wants you to have more of a level of awareness in your life. He wants you to know where you're headed, not just letting the days pass you by. Because again, life is too short.